What's going on, man? Just thinking about the aftermath of what just happened here in New Orleans, where I live. Had some nutcase drive his truck right into a crowd of people, trying to create as much carnage as he possibly could. And everybody's asking all the obvious questions about who this is, what motivated him, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking about not only the lives that this nutcase has messed up now by taking their family members away from them, taking their loved ones, their friends, impacted the families, the friends, loved ones. I was thinking about that, but I was also thinking about the fact that addressing all of this, get on the TV, you got the mayor of New Orleans, a woman, chief of police, woman, the sheriff of Orleans Parish, woman, the FBI agent who took over the investigation, a woman. A bunch of the judges in New Orleans are women. A bunch of the presidents of the universities in New Orleans, women. But I noticed one thing. Whenever they needed something done, they still need to come to a man. Whenever they need the protection to actually happen, the people who actually shot back at the guy who ran the truck into the people and then got out of his truck and started shooting, they needed men to do that. And so what it's teaching me is a man's job never gotten really the credit that it deserves. Not ever, really. Because women have always envied and wanted the position, the power, not the responsibility, but they wanted the power and the glory and the control of a man's position. But what's never changed is the need for a man's position. So it's just got me more determined than ever, and I hope it does you too, those who were near New Orleans and those who've been impacted by stuff like this. Hope it's got us all more determined than ever to make going our own way a whole thing of not revolving around what we say about women, but making ourselves the men we're supposed to be, with skills, with getting our minds right, getting our money right. Of course, that goes without saying. You need money to live. You got to be able to buy stuff. You got to be able to do things. But when the plumbing breaks, when the truck won't start, when the bull gets loose, when the barn catches on fire, when the house needs to get built, we know they're coming for us. And whether you of the mind to help anybody or not, or to just let the world burn, I don't know where your head is with that. But one thing I do know is if we're going to be able to still do our thing, whether you're thinking selfishly or not, or whether you have a family and you're still thinking about your kids, even if you've been separated through that nasty evil we call divorce, which is really covenant breaking and spitting into the face of Almighty God. Whether you're thinking that way or not, we still need to be on our game. And no matter how many women are promoted to positions of so-called power, that doesn't change who we are, what we're all about, and how much we really still make the world work. One of these trees falls over and crushes a house, or crushes and pins somebody in a car, we know they need us to come get the chainsaw. And you know, there are tons of examples. I could keep going on and on forever. But what about you? What do you guys think of this when it comes to just staying ready and the constant manhood imperative, or directive, that is, to improve, to develop, to maximize? What do you have to say about this? This is Hot Ice.